Hello. Hi. I'm late. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Hello, freaking what? What are you talking about? Let's see. You get to participate. Wonderful. Werewolf. Oh, Werewolves of London. Hello, everybody. Adrian is apparently very excited to be here. You are a big fan of Paul's video. Thank you, Jacob. I appreciate you. My little pony, my little pony. DJ, what's up, my friend? What is this? 25 months. Hello, you'll be wearing the same underwear until you hit the 3 mark on the channel. That's gross. Hello, Marvel guy. My day is going well. Thank you for stopping by. Steven, what's up, man? What's up? So I had this really cool idea. And if you've been watching, I've been reviewing the Disney Marvel light up replicas. And I had this great idea. Now I have to let me pull this up real quick. So this is something that you guys have to look forward to. There's a bunch of people that already have it. Fire truck, the trash. Oh, geez. Fire truck. Kang. Let us talk about Kang. We'll talk about Kang. So let me head on over to YouTube. So there's this really cool thing that I've decided that I'm still. So I took a different job at my work. I'm in a different department. Talon, 24 months. Look at you, 24 months. You're a superstar. 2 years. But I wonder why you don't have your thing on there. You don't have the stone yet. That's interesting. This is something that I decided to do. I was going to have fun with this. And you guys, as channel members, have been collecting these Infinity Stones. Look at 26 months. What's up, TJ? Is my girl Emma there? What's up, Emma? What's up, TJ? I got Diet Mountain Dew. Because I'm always drinking Diet Mountain Dew. So I'm going to unveil it to you guys now. What I've decided that I'm going to do. I took on a different job at my work. Went through the training, everything. So things are getting better. They're still not perfect, but one thing that I want to work towards for you guys, and hopefully it'll be coming up fairly soon. Let me go to shop. So you guys have been collecting the Infinity Stones as channel members. So what I've decided to do is that everybody that is a channel member that hits the full 2-year mark, and I got to see how many that is because it's going to be kind of expensive. But I'm going to do it kind of in order as people hit it. Let me pull this up. Skint, look at you. Hello, Skint. Stephen, luckily, it has not. I have not done a lot of shows lately. I have been working overtime, so 6 days a week I've been working. I've been cramming, trying to get as many reviews done as possible as well. The past 2 days ago, or 3 days ago, Tuesday, I actually rolled my ankle at work. And I did not go into work today because I worked yesterday and I really shouldn't have. I worked yesterday and like I said, Wednesday, I took Wednesday off thinking that I would only need a day. Worked yesterday and I shouldn't have. I just pushed myself too hard and my ankle was bothering me again this morning when I woke up. So hopefully, look at you, 20 months. Look at that. Wow, you're so close, my friend. But what we're doing, you got the Fallen. I saw that the Fallen has went in stock right now at Big Bad Toy Store. I just don't have any money to get it. So unfortunately, like I said, I mean, the nice thing is right now I'm with all the work that I'm doing, I am getting caught up with all my bills, which is good. But that doesn't leave me really much extra to buy extra stuff. So hopefully things are going around pretty decently. Emerald T, look at you. Look at you. Why'd you retract that? Or were you supposed to say hello? Aw. In the future, are you going to review Buster Optimus Prime? Probably not. Yeah, Fire Truck, you've been around for a while. So let me get to what I was. Let me get to what I'm telling you guys. What I've decided to give to channel members that have been channel members for the 2 years, who have earned that whole Infinity Gauntlet thing. And so far, there's Adam, who I don't know if Adam's going to come by. I haven't talked to Adam in a while. Hopefully, he's doing pretty good. But there's Adam, TJ, Emerald T, of course, Jordan, Emma, Stacy, Brad, Sub-Zero, who Sub-Zero doesn't come in quite often, but I love the fact that Sub-Zero is still here and still supporting the channel. That's absolutely amazing. Fire Truck, of course, the one and only Fire Truck, Dr. Tardis, and FC, who FC's been a member for 24 months as well. It's a legend class, which is perfectly fine. Daniel's about to hit it. Talon is about to hit it. So I got to get this going pretty fast. So there's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is going to cost me about $1,200 to do. But because you guys have been channel members, this, I'm going to get this for all of you members that have been here for 2 years. This is the Nano Infinity Gauntlet, if it'll focus, and it comes with all of the Infinity Stones that can separate. Let me see. Here we go. So you get this little box that has all the stones inside of it. So you get all 6 of the stones, and that all connects onto that gauntlet right there, and lights up and does all that. So all those stones that you guys have been seeing me review, and I'm slowly going to be doing it. So keep your eyes open for it. But it's $100 each to be able to do it, and I want to get that for you guys, which is really fun. Has all of them that remove, and if you've been watching my reviews of those the light up replicas, it's not going to come with all those individual parts. Like you're not going to get the Tesseract or anything, but you're going to get the Space Stone, because you guys have been earning those stones by being channel members for 2 years. So look for that. I'm excited to let you guys know that kind of stuff. And then you're going to get the Infinity Gauntlet, and you'll get the exclusive Soul Stone that comes with that. The only way that you can get the Soul Stone, this guy here in the middle, it's not gonna, you're not gonna be able to see it very well. The one in the middle is going to be exclusive to you guys. So that's the only way to get that. So super excited about being able to do that for you guys. Like I said, you guys have been channel members and supporters for the past 2 years, and that was just something that I want to try to do. So I'm going to start with all you guys that are already channel members, and I'm going to go through the list of who's going to be getting them first and everything as you hit it. So going forward, that's also, everybody that's a new 2-year member that has earned all the Infinity Stones, I'm going to send you that as well. So that's a special perk that all you guys are going to be getting. So very excited to announce that for you guys. You have a cat. You got a kitty cat. Oh. Oh, wait, what happened to Steven? Wait, where's Steven? Found out. Oh, my gosh. Steven, I'm sorry to hear that. That was definitely something when I became diabetic. I developed pancreatitis, and they were concerned that I had pancreatic cancer. So hopefully you caught it early enough. Hopefully it's early enough in there to really get treatment and get it taken care of so that everything's okay. Yeah, Rimfire, the anniversary of Rimfire passing away was just a little bit ago. That's always, now it's all sad. Now we're having sad times. DJ, it was my absolute pleasure, sir. You've been around for quite a long time, and it was great to actually see you on your birthday. Well, Werewolf, you were super close too, super close. Easier said than done. You're absolutely right. But nothing worthwhile is easy. So just remember that. I do have Studio Series RC. I have her here. I've not done a review on her yet. Just really haven't had much. I've been. The biggest thing is like she's kind of been out for a while. I don't really think that she's going to get a lot of traffic or attention. So I don't really see myself doing a review of her anytime soon. It's definitely a possibility. So there is a difference. This 86 and the Earthrise one is a slightly different mold. So yeah, definitely don't get your spirits down, Stephen. Just stay positive. Good things come to good people. I firmly believe that. Sometimes it takes a long time, but just believe it. Got to believe it. That positive energy, smile, laughter, happiness. That if you get down on yourself, that's just going to make it harder to really do and the battle. You got a long road ahead of you. So start it off feeling good. Start it off right. You're going to kick this thing's ass. Don't even question if you're going to. Just believe it. Put it out there. Make it happen. Like, will it to happen. Seeker of the Matrix. Oh, that lightsaber from Galaxy's Edge is actually really cool too. Did you get it later on that day? That's a good experience. I always tell people that that's probably one of the best experiences to do over there. Steven, I am definitely not the best, but you gotta just have faith. You gotta believe in yourself. I mean, I'm not a very religious person. And I mean, if you ask me, what I think happens when we die, where do we go, all that kind of stuff, I'm probably not going to give you a very good answer. But I will tell you that you have the ability to control things now. So do what you can. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But you gotta really believe it. You have to. You have to. You have to put one foot in front of the other. Baby steps. Baby steps. Just believe that you can, and you'll do it. Go get Pepper or Max. Pepper! They never come here when I call them. You know better than that. I've been good, Seeker. Thank you for asking. I've been very tired. I've been, like I said earlier, I have been busting my ass working 6 days a week, putting in 48 hours. I'm not allowed to work 7 days a week, or I probably would. But it's also a good way to kind of keep my mind off because I have been going through some personal stuff. So it's a good way to kind of keep my mind occupied. I've been busting out a ton of reviews, as you guys can see. Um, just tired lately. My health is getting better, which is nice. So hitting that like button, smash that like button. Well, we got 12 likes in here. All these people watching this, I need to see that bump up to 20 right now. Right now. Hit that like button. Smash it. Smash it. Stacy, what's up, sweetheart? I put people in the ground when they die. Well, you do that. There we go. 19. Where's that 20th? Where's the 20th person to hit the like button? Where is it at? Where is it at? Hit the button. Hit that button. Hit the like button. I will find you. No, I won't. There's 20. All right. Can we set up a play date with Max Pepper and my little boy Ripley? Oh, you named him Ripley? That's cute. Annoying on Messenger. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're absolutely not. I just haven't I haven't had time to go, and you're 100% right. The biggest problem is I'm working so much that even on my days off when I come home, all I'm doing is stuff around my house. I really do not have any free time right now. So I wanted to go, and my best friend Tommy, his wife Kirsten, and their son Killian are down for the next 2.5 days. They went to Disneyland, and I literally was able to go and squeeze some time and have dinner with them yesterday, and they wanted me to come over today, and I just didn't have time to be able to do it. And I've been spent, I've wanted to hang out with them and play with their son Killian, because he's absolutely adorable. Just haven't had time. So, dude, you're not bothering me. You're not bothering me. In fact, it keeps me remembering it. I wonder what kind of new Transformers we will get for Rise of the Beasts. We'll probably get Rise of the Beast Transformers. Can you be a channel member? Absolutely, you can be a channel member. There's a join button. Hit the join button, and you can join up and be a channel member. And then in 2 years, you can earn an Infinity Gauntlet yourself. Still can't find Motormaster. Honestly, I haven't even looked. I got mine, and luckily, that's happened. And we all know Paul has the attention span of a goldfish. You're definitely not wrong. You're definitely not wrong. You know what, Stacy? Oh my God. See? Oh, I can't remember shit. You're 100% right. You got it for me. You're 100% right. Came all the way from Australia. More Combiner Wars. I really hope that they do. I was hoping that they were going to announce some more when they had their little show thing, and all they really announced was Death Source, which, you know, if you couldn't get Victory Saber, what are they smoking that makes them think that they're going to get Death Source? Realistically, I don't know what they're thinking. What's your opinion, Phase 4 of the MCU? I know we talked about this a little bit about Kang, and we've seen the trailer for Quantumania, and I want you guys to remember this. That movie comes out next year, February, I think it is. that'll be after Wakanda Forever, and I want you guys to remember that I said this. I've been saying it for a while, but I really believe, and if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen, and I'll accept that. But I really believe that Kang is being set up, and I've talked, you know, I've talked about this before. I really feel that Kang is being set up as Ultron, where we think that he is going to be this big bad, right? Ultron was really hyped up to be this big bad. And I just feel like Kang is kind of going that same route with it. And I don't necessarily think he's the Thanos of the new this new world that we're in. So I'm curious to see it. I'm really excited for it. I know that Kang is going to be in Ant-Man and the Wasp. I think that's going to be very fun. Um, I just honestly don't. I just don't think that he's going to be that much. Yeah, the HasLab reveal for it was. Yeah, but Victory Saber though wasn't Victory Saber though canceled? I thought I saw that Victory Saber got canceled. That's I swear I thought I saw that unless I'm crazy. It is the Kang Dynasty. I just like I said, Kang really did not have much to do. Um, I don't feel like he's going to be the big bad of it. Kang really didn't have a ton to do with the Secret Wars. So, but also, you know, but like Avengers Age of Ultron, the Age of Ultron didn't have anything to do with the Infinity War. So, oh, is it ship? I swear I thought I got canceled. Where did I see that? Okay. You know. I can't wait for Black Panther. I'm excited to see Black Panther Wakanda Forever as well. I have seen some people that have already seen it that went to the premiere, and usually they're fairly generous with some of the stuff. Um, I really like watching uh uh what's his name? Straw Hat Goofy on TikTok. Shout out to Straw Hat. He doesn't watch my shit, so I don't know why I'm shouting him out. Really like Straw Hat. A lot of the stuff that he talks about really kind of lines up with what I think about with a lot of movies, and he's just good at he just enjoys them, and it's fun to kind of see that kind of thing as well. I'm not a big fan of Soups. That's another one. Not that I have any problem with them or anything. I think he kind of overhypes things and it really makes a lot of. He reminds me a lot of that guy for Transformers, and I can't remember the guy's name. Oh crap, I can't remember. I thought I had it. I thought I had it. Wait, I'm thinking. Rage and Nation. That's it. Rage and Nation does a lot of what Soups does, where they both kind of create these theories for things and puts it out there like this is what I think that it could possibly be, and that if they do this it'll be amazing, and then when it doesn't happen, then they're disappointed because they create a mental image of what they want and what they're hoping will happen, and then when it doesn't happen, they let themselves down. So Soups does that. Rage Nation did that. I don't know if Rage Nation is still around. And I think that they all do great work. I just think that they do a disservice to a lot of films because they create a lot of speculation for things, and then it puts out all these rumors and things. And I'm like, that's not good for the film. You don't go in with a clean slate in your mind. You go in with expectations about what is going to happen. For example, Age of Ultron. We all thought that Ava, or even when you look back and you see Dark of the Moon, the perception was that Shockwave was going to be the big bad of the movie, and he was barely in it. But Alex would talk, or Rage Nation would talk about a lot of that stuff, hype it up, and then when you would go in, you would have an expectation in your mind, and then when you didn't see it, like, oh, that movie sucked because it didn't have Shockwave. It is what it is. Michael Bay also kind of helped screw that up too, though. Oh, that's what I think it was. Thank you, Juan. That's what it was. That's what it was. Like, a lot of the stuff got damaged. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. Terrence, welcome to the show, my friend. You're 100% right. Multiverse of Madness happened, and you can also see it with WandaVision. It was like, Mephisto, Mephisto, Mephisto. And Mephisto never showed up. I'm like, oh, this show sucks. Mephisto wasn't in it. Man. That's because you created that in your freaking mind. And then when it doesn't show up, you were disappointed. So, Hayuski? Hayuski? What? 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 Is going to really be the beginning of the Secret Wars saga. I definitely think that. And when you look at it, with the Fantastic Four coming into it, I really like when you first looked at the very first original Secret Wars, with Battle World and all that stuff and the Beyonder. I definitely think they're going to skip a lot of that. And I think they're going to primarily focus on the Secret Wars 2, which was mostly done by Doctor Doom. So I think that all that kind of stuff lines up with the Fantastic Four being introduced, and then introducing a lot of other characters and stuff. I mean, I haven't seen anything. We've had little droplets of Doom. It's what was it? It was during Moon Knight. There was like a thing in there where you could see the boxes that had Victor Von Doom's name on there. Do you accept phone numbers? What? What do you mean phone numbers? Huh? Um, Mephisto will appear in Ironheart. Why? Yeah, I think the biggest one that I think Doctor Doom is the one that I think most people are really looking forward to. Doctor Doom, I've talked about this before. Victor Von Doom is Tony Stark, but evil. He's a genius. He's a billionaire. Whereas Iron Man had to rely on his suit to give him powers, Doctor Doom already has them. So I really think that Doctor Doom could be who they're kind of building up to. I think that a lot of Doctor Doom isn't going to be the big bad and fantastic. I don't think he's going. I don't think so either. But I think that he will be introduced much like Thanos was sporadically sprinkled throughout a lot of this stuff. And I think that that'll eventually bring in, could easily have Doctor Doom. You could easily have Silver Surfer. Can easily bring in Galactus at that time. The Rise of the Silver Surfer, I actually enjoyed that movie. I did not like how they portrayed Galactus, but I think that now, in terms of looking at how Marvel has handled Celestials and such like that with the different movies, I think they've done a pretty good job with them. I still think it's kind of weird that nobody talks about how some Celestials have like literally come out of the earth, and they're just basically just kind of there. So like the Eternals and all that stuff can easily come into a lot of it. Won't be in fantasy. Oh, okay. I do not. Typically, a lot of that stuff I don't pay any attention to, so that's good. That I didn't think it was. I think that he could be introduced to us then. That's definitely good. But Victor Von Doom, not Doctor Doom. So it all just kind of depends on a lot of stuff. I know that there's a lot of speculation that Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 will finally introduce us to Adam Warlock, which will be interesting to see because Adam Warlock was a huge part of the Infinity Saga in the comics. So I wonder if they're going to be bringing him in now as being a very pivotal character going forward with the whole multiverse kind of thing. So, hello, big poop nose. Hi. They mentioned the giant hand and face in She-Hulk, which, yeah, I was not a very big fan of She-Hulk. Was definitely not a fan of it. I did not get Minerva. I don't have much of an interest in that figure. Like it was satisfying. I did it. And, oh, nice. Different color. Ooh. What color did you go with? Well, I mean, I definitely could see that, especially if this city that we saw in Quantumania is this, and I forgot the name of it, the city that Kang created, which allows him to uh, bring in all these different multi-dimensional beings and stuff, and have access to all of those. I definitely think that he could go and pick out a Thanos from another dimension. She-Hulk is not a bad show. It's very boring though in it. There's no stakes really. So you're watching it and it just kind of dragged on for the longest time. The last episode was the best episode in the entire thing. But the entire time I'm watching it, I'm just like, kind of uninteresting. Not that it's bad, just uninteresting. Daredevil was great. Daredevil was great. I love the fact that they brought back Matt Murdock through that. I love the fact that they used his yellow suit too. That was really cool. And there's definitely with Scar, there's definitely uh, a chance that we could be getting a World War Hulk film, which would be great. You definitely don't want to tell Mark Ruffalo that that's happening. Blue, there you go. I mean, like I said, I watched She-Hulk. The only thing that I haven't watched was the Werewolf show, whatever that is. That was just like a one-shot sort of thing. Didn't really care about that. But truthfully, the Disney Plus Marvel, the fuck, the Disney Plus Marvel shows really haven't impressed me all that much, except for Loki and WandaVision. That was really about it for me. That's all I really kind of enjoyed. Hawkeye was very average. I do like the fact that with Hawkeye, it brought back Kingpin, which I think we all knew was going to happen. Um, so that one I was kind of, that one's okay. Um, let's see what else. Could That would be interesting. Ghostbusters and Stranger Things, considering that one of the actors is in both of those. It was Stacy's birthday, and I totally forgot to hop on there and say happy birthday, Stacy. I hope you had a great day. DJ, some other time, my friend. Some other time. But so like Hawkeye was man. Um, I was I liked uh Falcon and Winter Soldier. I liked it because I trying to think. That one just kind of I don't know how I really don't know how I feel about that one. I like the story of it. I love the fact that we have Sam being Captain America, which I think is perfectly fine. A lot of people get pissed off about that. I think that that's fine. I love the subtle, not really all that subtle. I mean, it's not subtle, but the connection to a lot of what's going on in the world today with racism and things like that. And I really loved how they touched. I thought they handled that beautifully. Just something about the show, though, I just didn't really enjoy all that much. And a lot of times people say, well, you didn't like it because you didn't like the attention to the racism. And I'm like, absolutely not. I thought that was probably one of the best elements in it. Just something about the show I just didn't enjoy all that much with it. I love the fact that they were talking about how the Brad, what's up, buddy? Um, I love how in the show they kind of showed about the people that came back from the snap and how they didn't really have a place to be anymore. And I love that message that Sam was really kind of talking about, that now they all have something in common, because they came back and they didn't really have a place to be, and they were kind of shunned for no real reason other than who they were. And that's kind of a lot of the message about racial injustice and things like that, that people are just automatically attacking them because of something that's out of their control. They're born a certain way. And I really love the storytelling. I really love the message in there. Just something about the show. Maybe it was the pacing. I don't know. I didn't like that whole aspect with Sharon Carter not like Sharon Carter was kind of like the big, unless they're setting her up to be working for Wilson Fisk. I don't know, but it'll be interesting. My only problem with Falcon and Winter Soldier was the villain. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That you're definitely right. Maybe that's what it is. That her being the villain and it just didn't seem very believable. I understand the message that and she was very political in terms of saying, we matter and all this kind of stuff, and you should not just ignore us. But yeah, very, very forgettable. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is. A live action Thomas and Friends film is being made at Mattel. That's weird. Third wettest October in recorded history. Water everywhere. Watch out for the alligators. They're gonna come over and they're gonna bite you in the head because they're just gonna swim up to you. Look, hello, I'm an alligator. I'm gonna bite you in the head. Of the virus affecting the world, and it was. Oh yeah, maybe that's what it is. It's just there's a disconnect. You're maybe we have crocodiles. Right, all right, the crocodiles. You get the accent going. All right, the crocodiles. They gonna swim to the water. I'm a crocodile. I'm gonna eat you. There you are. More Germans come on, watch. They can make a World War PG-13 Thomas and Friends movie. What? That's ridiculous. Oh, what Lego? Oh, she probably got some more Lord of the Rings ones or Star Wars. Legos. She get the Legos. Who? Speaking of Australia, right. So, who's excited about Hugh Jackman coming back for Daredevil 3 as Wolverine? I honestly, I didn't see that one coming. Did not see. My sister, who I introduced you to, got the Elemental one. Oh, cool. I'm super excited. Deadpool 3. Skint, are you not paying attention to the world around you? Ryan Reynolds announced Deadpool 3, saying, like, I know it's taking a while. I have a hard time doing this, but I do have one idea. And then Hugh Jackman walks behind and he's like, Hugh, do you want to play Wolverine again? And Hugh Jackman's like, sure, Ryan. So super excited about that. I will be fairly annoyed if it's just like a small cameo kind of thing, though. That'll kind of piss me off. I mean, it definitely could be. I mean, with the way that the multiverse works now, you can have anybody be Wolverine, and it makes sense. Yeah, that was really good. I will always love Hugh. Oh my god. Wolverine. I mean, Hugh did say that when Marvel bought Fox, that it's definitely a possibility that he could come back. So it's not terribly surprising, but it'll be fun. Only this time it's but he come. Yeah, I heard some people kind of talking about that as well. Like a little odd couple kind of thing. That would be fun. Yeah, I'm hoping that it's more than a cameo kind of thing. And I hope that it's a situation where they are able to, I don't want to say retcon, but change the path of it, because we did see Deadpool go through and mess up time. So if he's able to go back through, and he did say that the one thing that he's like, we talked about this, and I mean this does make sense, that Logan takes place in the future. So this Wolverine technically will become that Wolverine in Logan still. So this is kind of in between those. So him dying in Logan is still a very real possibility. We just might be getting a new story in between that time. So I'm curious to see what they're going to do with it. Oh, the guy who played Elton John? Could Deadpool 3 be like Multiverse of Madness? No, I don't think so. Time traveling buddy with Deadpool and Wolverine. That would be interesting. It would be interesting. But a lot of, low key, really cool things. Loki, get it? Loki. Really cool things coming in the future. Wakanda Forever is going to be great. I'm really excited about that. That one opens up in a little bit. And I love that they're going to be introducing us to Ironheart in that. And we know that Ironheart is going to be getting her own Disney Plus show, which will be fun. There's that which I'm excited about. She-Hulk I was originally kind of excited about, but that kind of fell flat in my opinion. So hopefully Ironheart turns out pretty good. I'm definitely excited to see. Um, oh God, Armored Wars. That could be fun. Secret Invasion seems like it could be fun. Um, a lot. There's some good ones that are still out there, and I'm definitely excited about the new X-Men animated series coming. That'll be fun, but it's a situation where I'm being very cautiously optimistic about it. I don't want to get my hopes up because the animated series is definitely one of my most cherished and loved animated shows. So we'll, again, that one, because there's such a connection to the other stuff. I'm definitely more cautious about that one. The ball game, was there baseball going on? World Series or something? Oh, what just happened? Wait, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Teenage Morgan Stark? It's not going to be. Ironheart never was Morgan Stark. what what just happened? Things got shuffled around. Let's see. I really wish to make show Laura Jane on the Laura. Oh yeah, that would be really well. That's what I was getting at. That I hope if they can some way kind of avoid what happens in Logan, that Laura can kind of continue on as Wolverine. That I think that would be fun. Why is this doing this? This is like jumping around. It's all scattered. Crazy cat. What? Who? What cat? Are we talking about cats now? What did I miss? Wait. Deadpool looks at Thanos and says, "Who's this ball sack Barney turd?" I would love it if Thanos got to meet Cable. That would be hilarious. You still yet to watch Logan? Oh my god! Marvel making a movie out of other IP and brands. Mattel making a movie. Thoughts of Mattel making a movie? They always do that. Oh, your cat running around. He's on crack. He's a kitten. That's what happens. Um, so if they do make that possible, she will have her black suit as her stealth suit, and her blue and gold one be her primary one. I don't remember what you. The chat for me is like jumping around. I'm sorry, guys. It's like it lags and then like a bottle of liquid crack. Okay. Um, High loser. That's weird. Oh yeah, she has her all black. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's yeah. Um, that would. I mean, like I said, I would really love it if they kind of continued things on with Laura. That would be very cool to see. I think a lot of people would accept that as a replacement for Wolverine. So maybe if Deadpool goes back and is able to grab her and uh, help them out or something. I don't know. I don't know. What? Loser, why am I here? I don't know. Why are you here? Stacy hasn't watched Logan. She is DJ, but usually my X-Men Marvel stuff is reserved for the ones from the animated series, and she wasn't in the animated series. I definitely I would probably agree with Talon on that. It's definitely in the top superhero movies of all time. She will be the tech woman that's in Black Panther. X-Men and the Eternals need to. Oh, that would be interesting. Yeah, the nano. I mean, see, for me, the nanotech suits were it literally was a way for them to show um, Tony learning from his mistakes. So if you remember, his last suit that was regular was in Civil War, and what's his face? Ant-Man could shrink down and go inside of it. So he's like, I need to make that not happen. So he makes the nanotech suit, which is kind of like right on his skin. So it kind of, and as you watch the movies, it's him constantly learning from previous mistakes that he made and evolving the suits. But Ironheart is basically a character who really looks up to Iron Man, really looked up to Tony Stark, wants to kind of do that same kind of thing that he did with the suit and kind of going around saving it. So she's basically like a little genius herself. And I think that her and Shuri are going to have a real good relationship together. And they've already talked about how like Shuri is easily one of the smartest characters in the entire MCU. Smarter than Bruce, smarter than Tony, definitely smarter than um, just about everybody else. So it's going to be interesting to see them, and they're going to be roughly the same age. So it should be an interesting kind of back and forth with them. Yeah, I honestly thought that Tony would have learned a little bit more in terms of the damage, and he would have made himself a vibranium suit. And I don't think they ever confirmed that the nanotech stuff was vibranium. So I don't know, but no, yeah. As you see Tony evolving the suits and the suits changing, they became more um, because he learned from them, sort of thing, and or from previous lessons. So things like that happen. Guardians of the Galaxy need to team up with the Eternals. I feel like Laura would look good on a motorcycle. I think that would be cool. Destination movies? Oh my god. I watched because I have to lay down, I have to elevate my ankle. So I literally lay down on my couch and elevated my ankle and watched Ghostbusters Afterlife because they just had a big reveal on the what do you call it? The Hasbro Pulse thing where they were showing off the proton pack, which oh man, Army Mike is here. And they were showing off the Back to the Future, or not Back to the Future, the Ghostbusters proton pack that's still coming out in spring, and I cannot wait for that thing. Super excited about it. That is so damn nice. Impressive. So damn impressive. It really, really is. It's really kind of just really exceeded my expectations about how great it looks. I love the fact that they have it where you can. I'm really curious if you'll be able to interchange the Maddie Collector Neutrona wand with this. I want to see if that's going to be something that can work. If not, that's fine. It's not going to bother me. But I love the fact that it comes with stickers for the original 80s version, so you can make it look like the 80s version of the backpack. And that's why I really hope that there's some kind of way that we can use the Maddie Collector proton wand. That would be cool to see. I don't know if they're going to do it. I don't know if anybody ever asked them that question. We'll see. But so excited about it. Paul did not put any money in for Deathsaurus. I don't have really any interest in that. Verlander's still pitching? I did not know that. Why Storm switched outfits in the comics? I don't really. I mean, she had the black outfit a lot of the times. When I want to say that around the time when the 90s came around is when she changed the costume to the white one, and a lot of that had to do with the cartoon at the time. Yeah, exactly. I didn't get Victory Saber, so I don't really care too much. It's the Japanese transform that I don't really care much about. Verlander is arguably the best pitcher in baseball. Maybe 10 years ago he was. Who could pick up Thor's hammer? Well, again, a lot of people. You have to be worthy. I don't think Black Adam would be worthy to pick it up. In the comics, Superman was worthy and was able to pick him up. I definitely don't think that Black Adam. Black Adam. A lot of people look at him as a villain, where he kind of was, but then he kind of went to being a anti-hero kind of thing. I think he's just got a little bit of a dark side to him that I don't think that would show him as being worthy. Oh, it's The Rock. Okay. I haven't seen Black Adam yet. I'll probably see it. I don't even know. I do have 2 days off coming up this week. Usually I pick up a day on one of my days off, just to kind of get more money. And being injured this week, I've I've lost out on my overtime this week, so money is definitely tight. So I don't know when I'm gonna be able to see Black Adam, but I do want to see it just to see it. everyone knows about the end credit scene. Yeah, everybody knows about the end credit scene. And I think everybody kind of understood that Superman would be coming back. I am hopeful that Black Adam does do one thing, and that is reestablish the Snyderverse, if that's what we're going to call it. Hopefully that makes it a thing. Why did my phone just go off? Oh, Burger King telling me. Hopefully that's something that happens because I really liked Aquaman. I really liked Wonder Woman. Batman, Ben Affleck, I really like him as Batman. It is unfortunate that the Batwoman movie was canceled, even though it was done. That's really unfortunate because I really wanted to see Michael Keaton come back as Batman. But we also knew that that was going to happen with the Flash movie, and now that movie's up in the air about possibly being canceled as well. That would absolutely suck. I think you could easily release the movie, just accept it, accept that Ezra Miller is not going to be the Flash anymore, and replace him, go forward, and just accept it. They really liked Man of Steel. I did. I really liked Man of Steel as well. Again, it's one of those things where I don't think it was handled properly. I think that the people at DC looked at the people at Marvel, and everyone says that it's not a competition between the two, and that's a fucking bold-faced lie. They're like, oh, they're not competing; they're just putting out good content, and what that does is make us, the fans, get good content. Bullshit. They're competing because Marvel and DC are different companies, and it's a competition. And the problem is that they were behind the eight ball from the very beginning, and they did not handle it properly, and they tried to catch up and cut corners. And you can't do that. I've said this a million times, and I'll say it again. You had the perfect setup with the Nolan Batman movies, and you had Christian Bale. Not that I don't like Ben Affleck. I like Ben Affleck, but you literally could have said that that was still canon. And if Christian Bale could have come back, you literally could have then introduced Superman with Man of Steel. In Man of Steel, you could then, after that, introduce Batman coming back. He's a different character. He's a different person now. Because we know that Christian Bale's Bruce Wayne went away. But in Batman versus Superman, he could have easily seen that fight that was happening between Zod and Superman, and that could have brought him out of retirement. He's older, much more experienced, probably a little bit more out of shape, which would have been perfect to go into a new person playing Batman, being Ben Affleck. Set that up perfectly. Set it up perfectly. Now, you could have also, in between that time, done the Wonder Woman movie. Could also have done the Aquaman movie. Then you could have done the Justice League movie. So they just didn't want to do that. They wanted to just cram it all out there as quick as possible, and it did not work. And I feel like a lot of what Zack Snyder wanted to do was take his time, do it properly, and the studio's like, fuck you, we need to compete with these. We're losing so much money because Marvel is doing this stuff. If you did it right, Marvel and DC would never have been that big of a thing. And I think they just screwed it up. I don't know if he said that, Brad, but realistically, at this point in time, I would not want Christian Bale to come back. I think DJ, if you want to watch Black Adam, watch it. If nobody else wants to go with you, watch it yourself. Shazam was good. I have a weird no. Oh well, you That was blocked, but that's out. Somebody with the name Big Poop Nose is saying that I have a weird nose. Okay. The new Suicide Squad, I didn't really bother watching it. James Gunn worked on it, and now James Gunn is going to be in charge of basically the DC universe. Hopefully, he recognizes, because he knows how Marvel works. So hopefully he's able to do it. One thing that I find funny is that everybody seems to have completely forgotten that he was fired by Disney because of tweets and things that he said a long time ago. People have completely forgotten about that, it seems. And I don't think he should have been fired. I'm not saying anything about that, but it's interesting to me that so many people are like jumping on the bandwagon about him taking over DC, and it's like a lot of people are complaining about him sticking around for Marvel. I don't want to see any more of Nolanverse. Leave that realistic world, Batman. See, yeah, I mean that realistic world. I mean, I don't necessarily think. I mean, that the unrealistic world easily could have changed by having aliens come in, and so you have the realistic world of the Nolan movies. Then when you introduce Man of Steel into, and you bring that unrealistic aspect into it, that literally could have been perfectly fine. You know, I mean, it was just like in the Marvel movies that all these villains were just regular, with starting with Iron Man. You know, they didn't, there was nothing special about it, but then like unrealistic characters started coming in to it, and villains and things like that. So you could easily have left it like that, and I would have been okay with it. Live action DC McFarlane figures. I'm not a very big fan of McFarlane figures. I just never really got into them too much. Power Ranger, go Power Rangers. I think that Margot Robbie is really good as Harley Quinn. The problem that I have with that is that they seem to try to put her up there to steal the show, and for me, Harley was always a co baddie with the Joker, and I mean, they tried to set her up as a very individual character, and she always was best with the Joker. You know, I mean, that's just how I feel about it. I mean, she definitely could be good on her own, but I definitely think that she was better with the Joker. And I do like the Joker that we got in the Snyder cut version of Justice League. I thought that was I thought that Joker was really good. Um, Not the Joker that we got in the Suicide Squad movie, the first one. That was bullshit. But if they bring back what's his face to play Joker again, as long as it's that version of the Joker, I'll be okay with it. Not the tatted up weird dude, but you could bring that Joker into it and have Harley still be a I mean, I don't want to say sidekick, but a partner for him. I think that would be cool. Animated movies are definitely the best. I really like the DC animated films. Those are always usually pretty good. Yeah. I mean, even Marvel has that. So you have Steppenwolf, you have Darkseid, you have Thanos, you have Galactus, you have all these different Celestials, you have Silver Surfer, you have both of them have that. Um, One thing that I mean, I grew up loving Superman. As I got older, though, even how I feel now, the way that Superman is portrayed is way too powerful. And I grew up with, he was very strong, but you could have somebody like Lobo and Lex Luthor that could still actually beat him. Oh, what's his name? The dude with oh shit, what's his name? He had like kryptonite for his heart. He was mechanical. There's Brainiac. Oh shit, I can't think of his name. Somebody's gonna put it in there for me in the in the chat. I know somebody will. But it's like in the comics, he was not that powerful. I mean, he was definitely powerful, but he was Metallo. Thank you. Thank you. I knew somebody would. Thank you, Skin. But like there were a lot of villains that could beat could beat Superman. And as time progressed, nobody can beat Superman now. I mean, when they had Doomsday come in, that was the closest that they could get. But I feel like Doomsday, easily one of my favorite DC villains, was definitely rushed as well. Now, conversely, the DC animated movie, the Death of Superman and Reign of Superman, uh, that was great storytelling. I liked it. It was a little bit different than the comics, but I really enjoyed that. But it stretched it out, and you could see that. But Superman's way too overpowered. Like one of the parts that I do not like about the Justice League movie is that all these superheroes, Flash, Aquaman, Wonder Woman, Batman, we're all having such a hard time with Steppenwolf. Superman shows up and easy peasy, no problem with him. And I'm like, all right. So totally, finally giving us Thanos and caring for the character. I agree with that, Brad. Lobo's hilarious. I love Lobo. That would be a movie that I would like to see. I think that James Gunn could do a really good Lobo movie. In that sense, could be worse. TV Superman separated two universes from colliding by hand. What is that? I'm not sure what that is, Terrence. Um, but yeah, like even when you like with Supergirl, and there's the Superman show, the spinoff, and there was actually a sense of danger that I with what's his face with Henry Cavill, whatever. Um, I don't get a sense of danger with him. That I don't feel like he can lose, and that's the thing that yeah, it was yeah, Dean Kane's Lois and Clark, that he was definitely not overpowered in that. Um, by pulling it apart with his hands. Oh, fuck that. That's stupid. Well, Stacy. So here's the difference between with Supergirl. In that, uh, she's been on Earth longer. That's how they describe, and she's more mature in that respect, I guess. So she's been on Earth longer. She's been able to absorb more solar energy to make her powerful. So in that sense, yes, she's supposed to be more powerful than Superman. Um, I don't know if they ever really touched on that much. I kind of stopped watching Supergirl after a while. Am I still drunk? I was never drunk in the first place. Weirdo. Dr. Fate, Captain Atom. And of course, we could go head to head with Superman. Dr. Fate, maybe. Captain Atom, arguable. Firestorm, yeah. My dream is to become. But is it like when you look at and see that Doomsday was able to kill Superman in the movies? Um, like Darkseid should easily be able to kill him. Realistically, Darkseid is far more intelligent. He has the Omega Beams, which can destroy just about anything, and he can control them easily. But if Doomsday was able to kill him, push him to his limits to the point where he basically was able to kill him, Darkseid should easily be able to do that. Doomsday was just a mindless beast. Well, and that's true too. But it's because of that kryptonite that was used against Doomsday. Literally, Superman and Doomsday would still be fighting to this day. I don't think anybody would have worn anybody out, except for the fact that Kryptonians have to rely on solar power, Earth's sun solar power, to power themselves. I feel like both of them would have eventually run out of energy of sorts. But that's the same that you can. But that's why I think that Darkseid should easily be able to be, because they would keep fighting indefinitely. Superman would run out of solar power. Darkseid wouldn't. Captain Atom can produce whatever he wants, so yeah, he probably could. Technically, yeah, because again, they would fight for a very long time, and then Doomsday would have run out of his solar power as well. So yeah. Trek or T-Rex versus Spinosaur. Yeah. No, I haven't. I'm not a very big gaming person, and since my graphic card went out on my computer, I don't really want to tax my CPU too much. Exactly, Brad. It's gonna go the way the plot demands it. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But that's about it, guys. I'm gonna wrap things up just because it is almost 8:30, and come hell or high water, I gotta wrap my ankle and go to work tomorrow, and hopefully not hurt myself even more. What do you think we'll get a live action Spider-Man Shazam versus Black Adam? That would be cool. I would like that. And I'm sorry, but I have to get up early to go to work, and I go to bed early because I'm an old man. But I don't have any remaining call out days to be able to use without getting written up. So I need to wrap my ankle and hopefully be able to perform my duties tomorrow. So thanks everybody for stopping by. Again, very happy to announce to all of you guys that are channel members that the new thing that I'm going to be sending out to you guys that have been channel members for 2 years, you've earned all those Infinity Stones. Let me show you. Again, it is going to be, wait, stop. I don't want to sign in. No. I will be sending you guys your own collection of Infinity Gauntlets. Well, where's it at? There it is. So this wonderful set, that's going to come with this. Sparkle. Oh, geez. So you're going to be getting that, which includes all 6. I can swipe properly, which I can't. Comes with all 6 Infinity Stones, which you guys have earned. Oh, might need to be a Titan that month. No, it doesn't matter what level you are. It's people that have earned it by being a channel member for 2 years. You guys have been here for 2 full years. You have earned it in the in your stones that you've collected. So I'm actually going to give you the physical stones, and it will come with the Nano Gauntlet. That's the only way that you can get the Soul Stone that is there in the middle. That is going to be coming to you guys. I'm going to start that hopefully sooner rather than later here in the next few days. I'm going to go through, and it's going to be kind of in order of who's earned it first. So Adam's going to be the first one to get one because he's been around the longest. And then I think it's like TJ. Let's see. It's going to be Adam, TJ, Emerald T, Jordan, Emma, Stacy. Emma and TJ, I just might do both of yours at the same time just because you're the same. Well, you're both 25 months. Then Stacy, followed by Brad, Sub-Zero, Dr. Tardis, Fire Truck, and Skint, and FC. So all of you guys, I'm just going to go in order that you guys have hit the milestone and get those sent out to you guys, hopefully sooner rather than later. But let's make what? Let him do it. Wait, let's make him do it. Do what? Do what? What am I doing? Oh, the New Year's thing? Oh, I would love to do the New Year's thing. It just depends on if I'm working that night, which I might because I might be off because all my shifts now are early shifts. So I might be off that night. So we could definitely do that. That would be fun. What's the milestone look like? The milestone, you have it. You hit the milestone. It's right next to your name. The special like little icon that you have by your name. But that's about it, guys. We're going to wrap things up. Again, thank you so much for stopping by. I'm going to be contacting you guys, channel members that have been around for the 2 years, so I can get your addresses and start getting things shipped out to you guys. So thank you so much for all your support. It's greatly appreciated. I cannot tell you how much it means to me, that you guys enjoy my content so much that you want to actually contribute to it. No, actual milestones, not the Infinity Stones. Bad joke. Oh God. Oh God. So again, thanks so much, guys. I love you all so much, so much, so much. So until next time, this is Optibotimus, and I will talk to you later. Where's the button? Where's the button? There's the button.